Miss Dicey, thanks for tuning in on another exclusive interview. So today I have Miss Retha, aka Artistree. She also is known for being a visual artist. So, how have you been?
I've been doing pretty well. With all this craziness going on in the world, it made everybody sit and just chill for a second. Yeah. And I've enjoyed that. That's kind of been, I was used to that, but I was also used to being on the road. Like when I was home, it was because I was sitting to chill. And then I was going out to work and travel the world. So that kind of hurts, considering I can't go and travel as much as I used to.
Yeah, I don't like being cooped up a lot, but I have been getting a lot of work done. So it's kind of like a bad thing and a good thing.
Yeah, I can understand that.
So every time I see you, you're finding new ways to make money. First it was branding.
Yeah.
Then it was painting.
Yeah.
And now you're doing CMOS.
Right.
How did you even come to that conclusion?
Well, the crazy thing is, these are all gifts that God gave me, one. But all of these things, they just kind of add on to each other. So I didn't drop one to do the other. I still do all three things.
Okay, excuse us.
Yeah, not to toot my own horn, but I didn't shift gears as far as like stopping. One, the crazy thing is, in order to do CMOS, I have to, one, know how to brand. Two, the art came in handy when it came to making my labels and stuff like that. And then three, the CMOS was just something that originally I wanted to help a friend by supporting him. He's Jamaican. CMOS is actually known as Irish moss, and it's a part of their culture.
So we're late to the game.
Oh, America tried to take over by calling it CMOS.
Oh,
put it that way.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why you don't hear a whole lot of Americans saying Irish moss. But CMOS is Irish moss. And the whole reason why I ended up getting into it was for, one, to support that friend, but then two, for my own health benefits. Because growing up, I had a lot of allergies, like nobody's business. And so when I realized that I can actually take CMOS, which is Earth's multivitamin, and get rid of a lot of different symptoms that we have as humans, as well as mucus, I was like, okay, let me try this out. And so I tried it for about a year, and I definitely saw a huge difference. But yeah, that's how it all started.
Okay. So you started taking it for yourself to help with your own benefits, especially, you said your mucus that was caused by allergies. How did you start giving it out to everybody else?
How did that happen? Well, what happened was, after taking it for about a year, actually a little over a year, I just wanted my parents and my godparents to have a better immune system. I wanted their immune system to be really strong. So I started making different ones for different parents. Like for my godmother, she loves ginger. She's known for making ginger tea. My whole life I've known her making ginger tea. So that's kind of how the Synogen came about, which is the ginger. My mom and dad, they were taking turmeric every day in general. And funny thing is, I actually put them, some years ago, I put them on a turmeric tea, and they've been taking turmeric ever since. So they were the inspiration behind the turmeric CMOS. And the citrus came because when I make my turmeric tea, I use lemon and honey in it. And then the cinnamon and honey is just kind of that simple one for those who don't like ginger.
So, what caused you to make your own CMOS?
So, it just started getting a little too expensive to continue to support my friend when I actually had access to CMOS to make it myself. And it wasn't just about buying the jars from him, it was also the shipping included. That kind of made me make that decision. Because the amount of money I was putting into shipping, I could just go buy my own CMOS. So, I'm just saying. So that was part of the reason why. And then, two, the amount of CMOS that I wanted to make. Because I wanted some for me, for my parents, and so.
You wanted to share like the happiness of how you experienced it, and you were trying to help everyone else out that you knew could benefit from it. So you mentioned that your family could benefit from it.
Right.
How did you come with that conclusion? Did you see results in your own life? What results did you see, and how did you go about that?
Okay, so yes, I definitely saw results in my own life. I felt like my family could benefit from it because I noticed in my own journey that I had more energy. And people will be like, "What? She already had a lot of energy," but just feeling internally, I had a lot more energy. I had clearer skin. Between that and water, no blemishes. And as far as actual like feeling, because I didn't have any mucus from using the sea moss, my allergies cleared up. Like I didn't have any allergy issues or like it was crazy. The fact that I could smell flowers and I had to worry about sneezing like 100 times was like amazing.
That's nice. Wow, it's so crazy out here talking about this strange looking plant. If y'all see it, looks like it came out of an alien movie or something like that. Why do we tend to overlook it?
Well, one reason why we tend to overlook it is because a lot of people don't think about the natural things that they can take that Mother Nature gives us to benefit our own bodies. Another reason why people overlook it is because it's not really a part of our culture. So if you haven't been culturally diverse, or I used to have this thing called multicultural diversity. If you don't tend to have people around you that this is a part of their culture, you'll overlook it until America tries to rename it and claim it as their own.
Wow, you just went there. Okay. People don't like taking things like this in this form. Can it be in any other form? Does it have to be only sea moss? Like, what if they like pills? What if they like smoothies?
So I'm glad you asked that, because the sea moss gel, like part of the reason for me making it this way in the different forms that I have, or the different varieties that I have, is that you can take it by itself. But most people will put it in their smoothies or in their teas, their coffee, their food. I cook with it.
I see these smaller ones. Are these the ones that you allow other people to test? Like if they don't want to buy this big one, are we allowed to get this small sample?
So the samples, the reason why I started doing the samples is because I have people who they might have their norm that they know they want, but in order for them to be able to try a different one without committing to the whole jar, they're able to try a tester. Now sometimes I give those away for free when people buy the other ones. So I'm like, hey, I think you might like this one. Here's a sample to try it. But yes, if somebody just wanted to buy the samples because they're about to go to a workout and they want a pre-workout, sample, a pre-workout jar for getting it together, they can get a little sample jar and that's their dose for their workout.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming on my platform.
Definitely. Thank you for having me. Like this is so much fun.
Thanks.
The flattery is real. Okay.
Let's try to do that.
Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Well, thanks for coming in and sharing my platform and allowing people to experience sea moss, and maybe this will be a benefit for you. I'm just going to take this one home and see how this one works out for me.
I'm going to make sure I also give you a small thing of the elderberry sea moss because I think you're actually really going to love that one.
Yeah, I think I love that one too, so I'm not turning down no gifts. That's what I don't do.
Yeah.
My mama raised me right. So please tell the people how they can get in contact with you and what platforms are you on if they want to do other things, because you do, branding and you also do art.
So guys, you can reach out to me. You can find me on Instagram. As far as the sea moss go, it is XO Art of Life. And then you'll see all of my other platforms that you can connect with me on there. If you want to buy sea moss, you can actually go to official Artistree, REE.com, and there is a tab listed as Art of Life where you can buy sea mosses there. Or you can just message me directly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So she says she for the people. Y'all can slide in them DMs.
For the people, by the people, about business.
About business. We gotta make that clear because y'all be tricky. Okay. Well, see y'all later. Catch you next time. Miss Dicey signing out.